Good morning, folks. Today is Friday, the 8th of March, 2024, International Women's Day. Today, Ireland goes to the polls. Two referendums, the Family Bill 2023 and the Carers Bill 2023. Will the government lack a definitive definition on the words durable relationships and what it entails? And also looking to remove the words mother and her life from the Constitution, the Irish Constitution. Yesterday evening, I got sent a document, and in that document, it is from the Attorney General of Ireland, Rosa Fanning, and he is spelling out the judicial implications and backlogs and all that this could have in the courts via immigration and surrogacy. Say that again, immigration and surrogacy. So Jerry McGurk of Grip Media obviously has seen it too. I'm sure with a lot of people around the country, and if you haven't seen it before you go and cast your vote today, and make sure you see it and read through it. This is stuff that the government has been hiding. It is criminal. It is treasonous under Article 39 because it involves questions of national policy, Article 6.1. Regardless of the referendum outcome today, that is, the Attorney General's leaked advice to the government makes clear beyond reasonable doubt, in my view, that ministers actively misled the public about potential legal consequences of a yes vote. It continues, to be clear on what I am talking about, the Attorney General clearly told the government that neither he nor it could predict with certainty how the courts would interpret durable relationships, plural. They even cover that in the letter, plural relationships. Yet ministers repeatedly insisted the meaning was clear. We'll get you the document now, folks. So this is the document, folks. I'll try and zoom it in a wee bit so you can maybe read a wee bit better. But it is from the Attorney General's office, okay? Now you can pause that and go move on. An absolute disgrace. So it is. So I'll read this bottom paragraph. The primary effect of the extension of the constitutional definition of the family to non-marital families would be to extend to such families the protective constitutional shield against external or state intervention in the family's constitution and in its internal decision making in areas falling within its authority. This is a significant amendment in that it gives a constitutional rather than merely a legislative or common law foundation. You see, constitutional is the rule of law, which would supersede legislative or common law, because it's Irish law, foundation for the protection of durable relationships outside marriage. Policymakers will be required to offer greater weights. Policymakers will be required to offer greater weights to the rights of non-marital families, including in childcare, immigration, and social welfare, including in childcare, immigration, and social welfare. It is likely that issues relating to the application of Article 41 to non-marital families will be more heavily litigated than at present. For example, it is foreseeable that the provision will be relied upon in the context of immigration and surrogacy. I'm going to just go on here. If you want to read that, you can read on it yourselves, people. There's quite a bit of reading to it, okay? You can pause that. You can pause that. You can pause that. And that. Pause. 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 There's Rosa Fanning, Attorney General. This is a very damning report here from the Attorney General, the legal advisor for the Government of Ireland. So the paragraph I'm only after reading out about surrogacy and immigration and social welfare, I'll get you a further part that's underlined in it. There it is there. I'll read it out again for you. The primary effect of the extension of the constitutional definition of the family to non-marital families will be to extend such families the protective constitutional shield against external or state intervention in family constitutions, and in its internal decision making in areas falling within its authority. This is a significant amendment, you better believe it, in that it gives a constitutional rather than merely a legislative or common law foundation for the protection of durable relationships outside marriage. Polygamous, which is illegal here. Micheál Martin has already said it with the barrister Steen the other night on prime time. Policy makers will be required to offer greater weight to the rights of non-marital families, including in childcare. Yes, there it is. Immigration and social welfare. It is likely that issues relating to the application of Article 41 to non-marital families will be more heavily litigated At present, for example, it is foreseeable that the provisions will be relied upon in context of the immigration and surrogacy. There are people, you've read it there. So, when you go out today, make sure you keep mothers in our constitution, the Irish constitution, and give 2 unequivocal no votes, and send this government of Ireland a clear message of discontent and disgust. Legal challenges should be held against this government of Ireland for misleading the public. Go me and my agate.